Hello students, in this video I will go through exercise U4A04A right out of the Glencoe book, page 432 to 433, which is on rhombus and squares. Let's take a look. Question number 1. If angle BCD is equal to 64 and BAC, and I'm asked to find BAC, and I'm also told that ABCD is a rhombus, how can I go about doing that? So ABCD is a rhombus. If that's the case, then I know that diagonals will bisect angles. And not only that, not all, but the opposite angles are congruent. So therefore the bisected angles are also going to be congruent. So those angles there are all going to be congruent. So if that's the case, if BCD is 64, BAC therefore must be 32. Again, these are 32 apiece, and opposite must be the same. Doesn't necessarily mean that this is 32, not by any stretch, so, but it can be found, okay? So that's 32. If AB is equal to 2x plus 3, 2x plus 3, find, and BC is equal to x plus 7, find CD. So all the sides in a rhombus are going to be congruent. So therefore 2x plus 3 will equal to x plus 7. So subtract x, I'll get 2x. Subtract 3, I'll get 4. Divide by 2, I'll get 2. And if x is equal to 2, I can then solve for one of the sides. BC will equal to 9. And if BC is equal to 9, CD therefore will also equal to 9. Quadrilateral ABCD is a rhombus. Find each value or measure. So AB is equal to 14. Find BC. BC therefore must also equal to 14. BCD is equal to 54. BCD is equal to 54. Okay, so if BCD is 54, and I'm asked to find out what BAC is. So if that's 54, then that means this is 27 and 27. BAC therefore must also be 27. AP is equal to 3x minus 1. AP is 3x minus 1. And PC is x plus 9. Find AC. Well, inherently, a rhombus is also a parallelogram. So therefore, all the properties of a parallelogram will also apply for a rhombus. And I understand that the diagonals bisect one another. So therefore, 3x minus 1 will equal to x plus 9. Subtract x, add 1. Divide by 2, I get x is equal to 5. If x is equal to 5, I can then solve for the length of AC by plugging in 5 back in. PC is equal to 14. AC will therefore be double that. It's going to be 28. If DB is equal to 2x minus 4, DB is the other diagonal, is 2x minus 4, and PB is equal to 2x minus 9, find PD. All right, so PB is half of DB. So PB is half of DB. So 1/2 of 2x minus 4 is equal to 2x minus 9. Again, this came from PB is half of DB. And the reason for that is because the diagonals bisect one another. So here again, I'm going to solve for x, and I want to distribute the 1/2 in. And if I do, I'll end up with x minus 2 is equal to 2x minus 9. Subtract x and add 9, I'll end up with x is equal to 7. If x is equal to 7, I'm asked to find out what PD is. PD is the other half. So if I plug in 7 into PB, I'll end up with 2 times 7 is 14. 14 minus 9 is 5. So therefore, PD will also equal to 5. Okay, moving on. If ABC is equal to 2x minus 7, ABC is equal to 2x minus 7, and BCD is equal to 2x plus 3, find DAB. So ABC and BCD are supplementary because those are consecutive interior angles. So therefore I can say angle ABC plus angle BCD is equal to 180. Those are consecutive interior angles. So therefore I can say 2x minus 7 plus 2x plus 3 is equal to 180. I combine like terms. I end up with 4x minus 4 is equal to 180. Add 4 to both sides. 4x is equal to 184. Divide by 4. I end up with 46. Yes. And since I'm asked to find out what DAB is going to be congruent to BCD. Angle DAB is going to be congruent to BCD. So therefore, if I substitute 46 into 2x plus 3, I'll end up with, what is that? 95. And then if DPC is equal to 3x minus 15, find x. DPC is 3x minus 15. So one of the properties involving a rhombus is, actually rhombus and square, is that the diagonals are not only bisecting one another, they are also going to be perpendicular to one another. So the diagonals are perpendicular bisectors of each other. So if that's the case, then DPC will equal to 90. So DPC, will equal to 90. So 3x minus 15 is equal to 90. We're going to add 15 to both sides. We got 3x is equal to 105. Divide by 3, we end up with x is equal to 35. Okay, moving on. ABCD is a rhombus if it's getting cut off there. So if PB is equal to 12, so PB is equal to 12, and AB is equal to 15, 12, 15, and ABD is equal to 24. ABD is equal to 24. Angle ABD is equal to 24. Okay. Then we got to find out all these things. Okay, so AP. So really I'm dealing, to find out what AP is, I'm dealing with a right triangle here. This is AP, and the other is B. So AB is equal to 15, and this is 12. So to find out what AP is, all I got to do is apply the Pythagorean Theorem. So I'm going to call this guy here x. So x squared plus 12 squared is equal to 15 squared. This is actually, if you don't recognize this being a 3, 4, 5 triangle, well, it is a 3, 4, 5 triangle, but I'll go through solving this. But the answer to this should be 9, but I'll go through it, okay? So this is x squared plus 144 is equal to 225. And if I subtract 225 with 144, I'll get 81. And, well, what is x then? X must equal to 9, like I said before. And how did I know that? Well, that's because 12 and 5 have a common factor of 3, right? So this is inherently a 3, So if I multiply this side here by 3 and this side here by 3, the third side I must also multiply by 3. So that's another way of thinking about it, okay? All right, CP. CP, therefore, is going to be the same length as AP. And we just solved for AP. AP is equal to, CP, therefore, is equal to 9. Okay? BDA, angle BDA. BDA. So angle BDA is going to be this angle over here, which is going to be the same as angle 24, because the diagonal bisect angle are going to be congruent. I mean, opposite angles that are bisected are going to be congruent. So angle BDA is also going to be 24. Angle ACB. Angle ACB. Well, so really ACB is really dealing with angle PCB is the same thing, right? So angle P here is 90. Angle B there is going to be 24. The leftover is going to be, well, it's got to be 66. So therefore, angle ACB is equal to 66 degrees. Okay. WXYZ is a square. If WT is equal to 3, WT is equal to 3. Okay. Find each measure. Okay. So if this is 3, ZX is the diagonal, right? So in a square is also a rectangle, and it's also a rhombus. It's the two of them together. So if that's the case, then that means all of the diagonals that are bisected are going to be the same. The full diagonal is going to be 6. So therefore XZ must equal to 6. XY, well, since this is 3 and 3, since that is the case, this is 6, I can then solve for what those are by using the Pythagorean Theorem. This is a square after all, so that means the two sides are going to be, these two sides are going to be the same length. And not only that, they're going to be perpendicular to one another, so I can apply the Pythagorean Theorem. So x squared plus x squared is equal to 6 squared. 2x squared is equal to 36. Divide by 2, x squared is equal to 18, so therefore x is equal to square root of 18. Or really, this is equal to, what is this equal to? This is equal to 3 radical 2. So therefore, xy is equal to 3 radical 2. Okay, WTZ, angle WTZ. Angle WTZ, without any work, we know that that has to be 90 because this is a square is inherently a rhombus. WYX, WYX, since it's a rhombus and since angle XYZ is 90 degrees, the diagonals in a rhombus bisect those angles. So therefore, WYX will therefore equal to 45 degrees. Okay. Question 31. ABCD is a square. What is GC? ABCD is a square. What is GC? So ABCD is a square. BEDG is a rhombus. So therefore, this guy here is 10, and this guy here is 16. And if that's 16, whoops. If that's 16, then that means FC is equal to 16. And if FG is equal to 10, then that means GC is equal to 6.